Okay, good morning, everyone. Today is January the 29th, the year 2020. Um, Time is 8:39 a.m. And just wanted to stop for a minute and make a quick video on the day. Um, and that's THEY, day. You know, when you have a conversation with someone and you say, when they're watching us, they want you to do this, they want the gays to succeed, or they want that, or they want this. I mean, who is that day that we're talking about? Um, I just thought I'll take a little second to just explain, my thoughts on the whole day issue. Sorry, I'm nose itching. Uh, mm, it's a sensitive topic because it's something that's invisible, and the bigger they get, the harder it is to see them. The more invisible they get to the naked eye. Back in the days, you can say they're watching you because they will put a camera just on each corner, on the corner, and it's a satellite in the sky looking down. Um, you just knew that was a camera on the lights. But now they have gotten a whole lot smarter. I mean, they're more intelligent. Of course, we know about Facebook. They're watching you through Facebook, through your smart TV. I mean, but that was so like 10 years ago, you know. Um, so we got to think, so now we got a whole smartphones, we know they can piece videos through your smartphones. They can do the voice recognition and all this and that. And these are just facts. I mean, these are facts. And if you don't believe it, I mean, that's fine. But you gotta, see what I deal in statistics. I didn't study it. I just understand it. I mean, I realized this before I even knew what statistics was back in high school. I mean, I'm in ninth grade, 10th grade, and a teacher would say, the teachers would say, well, I remember I mean, they used to say, they want all of us to go to college. And even then, when they said it, I'm thinking like, okay, so everyone in this school has to go to college to get a job, and everyone in every other school has to go to college to get a job. So if I wanted to be a teller at this bank here in town, okay, I would have to go to college to get a job. But I'm in competition with everyone at the school. So how how would that be enough jobs for us if we all go to college? I mean, some of us would not have to go to college and could just be workers. The worker bee, the worker ant. You got the soldier ant, and so some of us are destined to just be workers. So why would you want all of us to go to college? I mean, why don't you just be real? I mean, I guess that's when the technical school came into play. But but then I thought deeper on it. I'm like, well, okay, for the people that went to the bigger colleges, the Ivy League colleges, I'm like, those are very supposedly, intelligent people. If you want to call it that. I just look at it as people that can remember things a little better than others. But intelligence to me is a whole nother level. I mean, you ask me, I would say I'm very intelligent because I can see the stuff without having someone to tell me. God has opened my eyes to see certain things as He have other people. So to me, that's the only intelligence that matters to me. I mean, just because you can remember words in a book and you can recite them and you can just put them into words and in book form or in a way that people can understand a whole lot better than I can. Don't make you more intelligent than me. It just means that you know how to do wordplay better than I can. But when it comes to solving your problems and life problems and this and that, you're not that intelligent. I mean, to me, so just because you go to those Ivy League schools and this and that, don't. I mean, I don't feel like you're any better than me. I just feel like that you just like to jumble up. That you love words and you love to be told what to do, and you love to show off. Like, hey, I'm gonna show you the little stuff that I can remember and how I can put it into a way that looks pretty cool. So, so you know, I was thinking like, where are all these so-called intelligent people going if they're all graduating? And when they do get a job, since they went to college, they're guaranteed a job. All right, so when they get this job, and in this building that everyone is fighting for the same job from different companies. I mean, different school colleges. They're all fighting for the same job. When let's just say a high number, 1,000 people get the job, across the board. I mean, 1,000 get the job. What's gonna happen to the other like hundreds of thousands of students that graduated under the same field? I mean, there's not that many jobs out there. So let's just say that these thousands of people who got the job, they stay on their job for like 10 years. I mean, 10, 20 years. Because they're very smart, right? So you shouldn't make no life mistakes. You should be perfect. You're intelligent. So you should be on your job for like 10, 20 years. So there's 10 to 20 more years of more graduates looking to get that same job. I mean, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. I mean, where are these people going? I mean, so you have to think. I mean, of course, I know where they're going at this point. I mean, in my life, it's clear. But back then, I was thinking this in high school. Like, where are all these people going? Like these graduates. Like, there's not that many jobs out there. It makes no sense. I mean, it didn't add up to me. So I'm like, what I'm going to college for, man? I need to come up with another plan. I don't want to be in that pool fight for jobs. I mean, mentally, that's going to do something to you. When you get the job, you're never going to want to leave it because you're like, man, it's 10 people that can come and get this after me, and that's what happened. I mean, the boss will tell you quick, I can replace your ass. Pardon my French, kids, but they will tell you quick, I can replace you today. There's many other people looking for your job, and that's why bosses, that's why the game changed. But that's a whole another story. I'm just saying that when you trying to understand why they are more invisible at this point, it's because them people are being hired. They're being recruited to work on many different projects. Secretive. I mean, it's not even secretive. It's just like they don't know what's going on. We don't know what's going on. They just know that they need a paycheck. They went to college. They're the best of the best, and they're put with other people that are best of the best to do jobs and get them done. And I'm not looking at that like it's a conspiracy thing. I'm just saying, look, to me, it's the truth. To me, it's just like you can look around. I mean, I've been around the world. I mean, where are all these people going? Like, like they just disappeared. One minute they got Instagram in college and this and that. The next minute they go to work and then you hear nothing else from them, like nothing else about them. So that's just my thought. I'm just gonna do a quick video just to give my thought on the day. So the day that I'm talking about is pretty much not even just the government, man. It's just because if you're worth $1 billion, I mean you can be bigger than the government. The government don't make as much as a billionaire, but money is power nowadays. So the billionaire is a lot stronger than the government. Please understand that the billionaires are the ones that write laws. I mean the billionaires are man, the government is not a robot. These people can be killed. These people can be threatened. And I'm not saying to threaten anyone, but I'm just saying they are human beings. They're not gods. So if you can threaten someone and threaten to kill them, then I'm pretty sure that you can get them to change their minds about voting one way or another. So, and I wouldn't, like I said, I wouldn't put that thought in anyone's mind. But my point is that that's why I don't put my faith into the government because they're just people. They're not God. I mean, my faith will always be into God. That's why I will always. That's why I say I don't vote. But just to understand the whole day thing. I mean, they are watching you. I mean, it's not a scary thing. Nothing you can do about it. I mean, they're gonna act accordingly. I mean, God is always over everything at the end of the day. If you do, if you follow God and have God in your heart and really, have God truly in your heart, and you have gave him your life and you have gave your life to Christ. Like you don't have to worry about the day, because they're always watching. I mean, the devil's always watching. Basically, you can look at it like that. The devil's always watching, like, and looking for his chance to jump into your life and cause havoc. That's always. But God is always there to say, look, if you just give your heart, I mean, give your life and your heart and your soul to me. It's like you don't have to worry about that. Even if the devil's knocking at your door. I mean, if the devil is knocking at your door right now, I mean, you don't have to worry. So the day is usually, I mean, it basically the devil. But with that being said, just understand that There's something out there. There's definitely something out there bigger than you. Well, of course, there's something out there bigger than you. But the day that we're talking about, when I said they're watching, they're pushing this agenda. They want us dead. I mean, they're growing by the year. I mean, these graduates are going somewhere. They're getting hired. The elite, they're getting hired, and they don't know. Half of them, I would say, most of them don't know what they're doing, but a great number of them really don't care. For example, I mean, if you're working for a car dealership and you're repoing cars, and or you're working for a mortgage company and you're foreclosing on homes or whatever. I mean, you see it as it's just something that has to be done. If you can't pay your bills, you need to take our crap back, and that's it. So when you got these people, who say, "Hey, this is the job that we're doing because, if we driving the bomb because they're bad people, we're just gonna like yes, I mean, you can say that it's wrong, but these people are doing wrong, so we're gonna drop a bomb on without asking any questions, just like the repo man. You don't ask any questions. You don't want to understand what's going on, just like the person who come and foreclose on your home, throw you out, evict you. They don't really care. They're doing their job. They're doing the job of their father. Their father, the devil. But that's fine. It's but like I say, God always have His children. I mean, during that process of doing anything, when they're watching you, when you're getting your car repoed, when you're getting evicted, just know, just give God your heart. Just stay loving God, and everything will always be okay. God always look after His own. Now it's the day that need to worry, because the devil will use you and throw you out, use you, and that's it. I mean, you may say, well, I got a nice house and did this and this, and then after that, you're going to cough. And then after that, you're going to be sick. And now you're dying, leaving all of that to your kids. You didn't even get a chance to really enjoy it. Oh, you probably did enjoy it. But at the end, you're going to realize how much hell you caused on so many people. And now you're going to die a slow, painful death. And you know where you're going after that. I mean, and like I said, I don't wish that on anyone. But, that's why I say, the day will get theirs. Just keep following God. Just keep, with God in your heart, and you don't have to worry about day. Just do what you're supposed to do, and please understand that they're always watching. I mean, they're watching me right now, but like I say, and like I say, it's not a crazy thing. It's just something to know. I mean, if you're gonna, I don't care what you're gonna do, man. Look, if you're gonna be a dope dealer, a hooker, or whatever, understand that you're always being watched. You just know how to move. It will teach you how to move. I mean, it's not a stupid thing to do. Just be real with yourself. You get those free bum phones. Nothing in the world is free. You think they catching these guys accidentally? I mean, and you don't even have to have the phone. I mean, you can get the phone for your kids. Just walk in the house and talk. I mean, voice recognition is placed in the phones. You got it free. You can't complain. I mean, how many people that gonna get a free phone is gonna break it apart to figure out what's going on in it? Like who gonna look through the phone? And half of the people that are on the internet are not gonna even think, because you're so far removed. Let's say the other YouTuber that would probably think about something like that. You're so far removed from the people in the projects that you wouldn't think to go ask, okay, do you have one of these free phones, and let me get it and break it apart. I mean, you don't really care. You're like, shoot, that's on y'all, dumbass. Like you really don't care to tell them about the phone, because you know that they're not gonna listen. And you're not. But I'm just telling you right now. Look, just think about it. Nothing in this world is free. They're always watching, man. But that's fine. But like I said, you follow God and you do what you're supposed to do. That's, no words. But if you're there beating your wife, just know they're gonna get you. I mean, they can't just come in and get you based on what they see or hear. But if she tell them, hey, look, I recorded on this phone. Now, when they dissect that phone, they're gonna have everything else that they need on it. That's just how that works. They can only, and they're gonna get you for the video, but everything else inside of that phone is gonna be evidence also. So they're always watching. They just have to move accordingly, because God do hold them back and say, look, this is my child. I'm gonna give him time to get everything right. So yeah, he's doing wrong, and you can watch it, and you can sit back there and eat your popcorn and watch. Your popcorn and watch what he's doing, but give him time. He's gonna do the right thing. they're gonna do the right thing. They're gonna come back to me. So that's what. So just understand that just because they're watching, don't mean that's the end all be all. I mean, God is always in charge. So let Him take charge of your heart and just do the right thing. And like I say, that's just that's just my thought for today. And hopefully that helps you in life and in business. Because when you start a business, like I said, these are just like formulas. So these are things you need to know to succeed at business, to understand people on a different level, to always have love. I mean, the more I understand people, the less anger I get. You know, in business. Sorry, but that's just my message for today. And I got to get to work because it's gonna rain later, and I have so many items out right now. So just check just think about that and understand that these all these people are going somewhere, and it's just scary. I mean, that is scary to think about because you don't see them on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. It's like they're living their own lives, but they're hidden in plain sight. I mean, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. I mean, the government is getting bigger by the year. I mean, they're hiring so many people, so many, so many. I mean, they're so rich right now. They got the whole game perfected. But like I said, it's not a bad thing. It's just something you're gonna be in business to understand. I mean, if you're gonna play the stock market, understand this little stuff, man. I mean, you can't be like, oh, okay, I don't want to know about all of that. That means nothing to me. No, this is how you get great at stocks or anything else. I mean, I can make a million in stocks right now. With the information that I know, but I just don't believe in that at this point. There's gonna come a time when I'm gonna play it very hard, but this isn't the point right now because my story is still going. My story from when I started my business to now, and I don't want the story. I don't want a chapter to read. Okay, yeah, I was struggling, and then I started playing the stocks, and then I made $1 million in stock, and then from there I built my empire. I mean, everyone can't do that. I mean, if you listen to me and you follow, and you understand life the way I understand it, or the way certain people understand it that play the game and win, then yeah, you probably could, but that's not for everyone. I mean, you're not my brother and sister, my biological brother and sister. I mean, you don't have my mother and father. So they made my brain the way it is right now. I understand that's what it's all about, the brain. That's why I will forever love my mom and love my father because they made me the way I am and put me in this position that I am in right now. To focus more on my thought process and help others do the same, so we can bring this thing back and make this world great. But just understand that there's a day, and what I and just and before I end this, speaking of the world, we need to understand that just one way. This is something you can think about and do a little homework. But somebody once told me that the project is just that it's a project. Meaning that it's just like a social project, meaning people live in the projects. They call it that for a reason. And I know that they're gonna say there's a lot of reasons because it was Project B, a Project 25, or Project this, but the point of the word project is that you can, I mean, it's something that wasn't meant to be forever, but you can examine it. You can watch the people and see how people move within this little circle. I mean, with like within this little experiment that you're doing with them. You're testing little things, see what works, give money, take money, make the money late this day, and do this and do that. I mean, I see it and I step back and I smile. And I'm sad at first, and then I smile, but I'm just saying like, let's think about this on a bigger scale. Because then I was thinking, what about states? Are states projects also, like, are we examining people based on their state, like different states of mind? I mean, is that something that's going on also? Because when you think about it, Georgia has a different state of mind than Florida. Mississippi is different than Georgia, different than Alabama. I mean, it's like every state has its own different personality, different state of mind of the people. So that's one way. Then of course I'm gonna always go bigger, and I'm thinking I'm gonna go bigger. And I'm like, what about the United States? United States. See what I mean? Like, yeah, they came over here to create, the United States. And I know you're saying no, the United States just happened, but I don't believe anything happened by chance that big. I think all this stuff was planned, but we just think so short term, like get it, get it, get it. You don't think that shit. There's like 10, 20, 30, 100 year plans out here. Because people are realistic, they're smart, they understand. They won't even be around to see these plans, but if they put enough stuff into play that they know that's gonna yield a result that they're looking for. I mean, the founding fathers don't have to be around to understand where we're going to be right now. If certain things took place, I mean, they wrote it down. They said if we lost this, then this is what's going to be the outcome of losing that liberty, losing that right. Man, they don't have to be here to understand, but they knew that if we lost this right, this is what's going to go on. You know, um, so with that being said, I mean, this was planned. The United States was planned. It's like that's why I've heard many times that that's why they test a lot of things outside of the United States. Like they would test the like items like a bus bomb or something in London um, first, and then in probably Russia, and then they would come over here to the United States and test, and because they know how we're gonna react to the virus or whatever. They like to test it somewhere else just to see how we're gonna react. I mean, it's an experiment. They're experimenting, but and just watching our reaction for waiting on something big. I don't know. Like I said, it really don't matter. As long as you put God first, you have no fear. You put God first, and then He gonna put you in the position you need to be in. And that's why I feel like I need to be doing what I'm doing right now, just to help people. People like around me. And if I die today, I mean these videos will never die. I'm not spilling hate. I'm actually spilling love. I'm saying we should love each other. I mean, get rid of this white black bull crap. I mean, it's not even a fight anymore, man. We're all in this together. I mean, it's just like you can't kill off. I hear these people talking about white supremacy and this and that and racism. I mean, you can't, and that blacks need to step up and step out. Look, man, we're all equal. We all have our strengths and our weaknesses. You know, and I'm not going to even get into that right now. But to me, we're all equal, and they know that, and they're watching us, and we need to wise up. So I'm just gonna keep it right there and just say, thanks for watching. Have a blessed day. And I'm gonna just stop this right here. And I'll talk more about the topic maybe later. I'm working on getting this YouTube better, my channel better, getting better equipment. But it's coming. It takes time to set up. I'm working on my studio outside right now, so it's out. So I'll be in a brighter room with a better camera. I can step farther back from the camera and get everything looking beautiful. So I'm all about beauty. That's why I started my company. You know, so it's all about just making beautiful things for people because I feel like that heals your heart. That makes you love. I like because I understand when people see things. It's it just does something to them. So I mean, I understand that. I did the research on that. And that's why I decided to start my business and build the way I do. So yeah, we'll just keep it right there. And I'm gonna talk more about that later. All right, you have a blessed day.